Let's take a look at one of my favorite drills. This is for impact, and what I call it is the left hand only drill. You'll notice that I've placed a ball on top of a rubber tee. I'm actually using a 7-iron, and I want you to notice that my right hand, my backhand, is inside my right pocket. So I'm going to actually hit a golf ball with one hand. What I also have done, I've choked it down. In other words, I've placed my hand, my left hand, onto the grip end of the club, but I've choked down quite a bit. If I get rid of the graphics, you can see how low I've taken my left hand. I'll put the graphics back up. The objective is to keep my lower body very quiet as I go back, and all I'm doing is just raising my arm, and certainly I'm hinging my left wrist. We'll watch it again. Notice how I'm cocking my left wrist. That gives me leverage, which is going to give me power. I also want you to pay attention to how far back I went. I did not allow my left hand to get waist high. Now the club head is a little bit higher, and that's okay. On the forward swing, I want to shift my weight just a little bit. I also want to turn my hips, and I want you to pay attention right at this point as the club is getting ready to strike the golf ball. Look where my left hand is relative to the ball and the club head. The golf shaft is actually leaning forward quite a bit. That's very much unlike it was at address. So at impact, the shaft is leaning forward. That's what we want. And we call this lag because the club head is trailing the hand. I want to keep on shifting my weight, turning my hips, and I also want to rotate my left arm so the club face squares up. And then I'm going to stop at about waist high. Notice my left arm is also extended. I want to do that. So if you're struggling with your impact and also with your left arm bending quite a bit at the elbow joint, this is a very good drill for you to do. So remember to choke down, right hand inside your pocket. A slight little wrist hinge with your left wrist. Then a weight shift with a little bit of turning of the hips. And I want you to feel as though you're pulling with your left hand the grip into the club forward, but also down. And that will improve your impact and also help on extending your left arm.